Imagine looking out your living room window and seeing a giant cow galloping down the sidewalk, followed by a horde of teenagers from a local school. The students involved in this prank mishap were given citations of disorderly conduct, curfew violations, animal feces accumulation, and prohibited animal species. Welcome everyone, today I am counting down my top 5 picks for the craziest student pranks ever gone wrong. Prank number 1 is taking us to the heart of the Midwest, where students of Northbridge Preparatory decided that their senior prank would be nothing short of barnyard pandemonium. In May of 2023, seniors embarked on a quest that would lead them to the far reaches of none other than Craigslist. I didn't even know that was still around, but yeah, apparently you can go on it and buy a cow. The students managed to buy not just one, but 2 unsuspected guests for their school, a cow and a pig, because of course, what else would you buy? So the cow got loose, obviously, and then began rampaging down the local suburban street. After several hours of pursuit, 2 police departments managed to wrangle the wild escapee, restoring peace to the suburb. To the students involved in this prank, I salute you for your creativity. However, I hope in your future, your endeavors do not involve citations for fecal matter. Number 2 on my list takes us back to the year 2000, which is now 24 years ago. Holy crap, I'm old. May 2000, a serene morning in MONTVALE, New Jersey quickly escalates into the scene of a disastrous senior prank. Imagine thousands of rubber balls being released into the hallway, which seems innocent enough, right? But it was only the opening act to an unruly symphony of utter pandemonium. After the sea of rubber balls invaded the hallways, a daring soul cranks the chaos dial up to 1000, unleashing dozens of rodents and crickets out into the hallway. The result is a chorus of panic and screams coming from students echoing through the hallways. One prankster was hauled off to the principal's office. This sparks a rebellion among the students, leading to chants, impromptu protests, and even a mini riot. Then somebody pulled the fire alarm, which sent literally everyone spilling out into the streets, greeted by flashing lights of fire trucks from the local fire department. In the midst of all this madness, the school principal collapses and is whisked away to the ER with a heart attack scare. Thankfully, the principal survived, was able to recover, and lived to tell this wonderful tale. Apparently, 8 students were suspended for their roles in the day's escapades. The next on my list takes us in the heart of Texas, where they say everything is bigger, and apparently pranks are no exception. This prank takes us back to the year 2006. 2 male seniors at Lake Highland High School in Dallas decide the way into their teachers' hearts was through their stomachs. Unfortunately, it was a recipe for disaster. Literally. A disaster that sent 19 staffers to the hospital and triggered a terrorism investigation. It all started when the 2 students presented the teacher's lounge with some homemade muffins. Awesome! Who was gonna turn down homemade baked things? A gesture that seemed innocent, but no one else knew the muffins had secretly been laced with a special ingredient. So these muffins were special, and the staff and teachers had no idea. Within moments of the tasting session, several staffers began feeling more than just the joy of consuming baked goods. By the end of the day, it was clear the muffins weren't just baked, but they were baked. As the school's conference room turned into a scene straight out of a crime drama, the prank escalated from high school hijinks to a full-blown FBI terrorism investigation. The 2 Mary Jane muffin makers found themselves facing felony charges that could have landed them 10 years behind bars. In the end, our intrepid bakers were served a portion of probation instead of prison time. Both students actually went on to graduate with honors at University of Texas. You're gonna want to hold on to your butts for number 4 on the list, and also get ready for some nostalgia, because we are taking you back to the year 1980. And of all places, Montgomery County, Maryland, which is where I went to school. In June of 1980, Montgomery County, Maryland became the epicenter of what could only be described as a senior prank apocalypse. With 9,000 graduating seniors on the loose, it was less of a walk down memory lane and more of a sprint through a minefield of mayhem. First, there was Blair High School. Imagine 21 students enjoying a seemingly normal day until a World War II vintage tear bomb decides to make a dramatic entrance, turning the 2nd floor corridor into a scene straight out of a history book nobody wanted to revisit. The result was an emergency evacuation straight to the ER. Is like 40-year-old tear bomb gas something people just kept in their houses? I guess maybe in their like doomsday bunkers? Then over at Bethesda Chevy Chase High School, a pipe bomb shattered the front windows of the school's administration office. Not to be outdone, Rockville High School finds its own fiery fate with 3 trash cans set ablaze. Because why settle for one fire when you can have a trio? Meanwhile, under the bleachers of Woodward High School's playing field, another small fire had flickered into existence. And last but not least, Wooten High School. Apparently Apparently, students set fire to something there, but the details are a little bit murky. I honestly don't know if there were actually any charges to any of these students other than maybe suspension, because, you know, things were very different back then when it came to bombs and that type of stuff. Pipe bombs weren't as big of a deal back then. I have no idea. So that's Montgomery County in the 80s. Number 5, our final crazy prank. We're heading just north of New York City to Westchester, New York, where in 2007, a group of 19 high school students embarked on a senior prank that would TikTok its way into the annals of what the heck were we thinking history. The mission was to turn their hallways into a symphony of alarms. A plan that was brilliant in its simplicity, but catastrophic in its oversight. Armed with nothing more sinister than duct tape and alarm clocks, these students infiltrated their school during the night, setting up their ticking timepieces to go off at precisely 9:50 a.m. the following morning. However, the students tripped the school's motion sensors, which then summoned police to investigate the scene. Upon discovering the clocks, fears of a more nefarious plot ticked into the minds of law enforcement. The school, now a stage for a potential bomb scare, was swarmed by state troopers and bomb-sniffing dogs, turning a harmless prank into a full-blown security operation. While the intent might have been to disrupt the day with a harmless distraction, the outcome was anything but. The students that were involved faced felony charges for creating what was perceived as a bomb scare. But the reality is, timing is everything when it comes to comedy and pranks. Aww. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please hit that like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think.